Sorry guys, I'm a bit late, but I think that Ubisoft were also a bit late uh, on answering, so it should be fine. Um, okay, so if you don't know, this is like a Q&A kind of thing where um, the community gets to ask some questions and the developers at Ubisoft answer. Um, Sadly not a live stream or something. They're just right now live answering these on Reddit. Um, so I guess we start with the first one. Um, so Assassin's Home 4 says, "Hey everyone, thanks for your hard work." Um, then I don't know, some kind of uh, yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, looks absolutely fantastic. Uh, One, in terms on the engine, how much do Shadows Tech help, and will we see anything from that game expanded on a technical level? Two, will the modern day still focus on the Sage lore, or will it focus somewhere else? Also, the lore from the OG Black Flag was huge. Will they carry over to the remake? Three, are there any kind of new side content or activities besides the new officers? Four, can you confirm that all the parkour updates from Shadows are natively present in Resynced? And Richard's answer from Ubisoft Singapore, I guess. Um he says, the Andal engine at the heart of Shadows is at the heart of Black Flag Resynced too, giving us access to everything from ray tracing and RTGI, RTGI, I don't know what that is, to sound better, dynamic weather, destructible objects, and more. And specifically for Black Flag Resynced, the Anvil Water Tech team have been a critical part of the experience in giving us the best naval experience yet. Um, I feel like he just answered the first question, kind of um, avoided the rest of them. Um, Maybe it's because they answered that in a different question, or I don't know. But this is cool, I guess. Um, Let me just check what RTGI is. Oh, it's a kind of reshade, apparently. Um, so basically making the game look better. That's cool. Ray traced global illumination. Yeah, that's cool. Um, Let me just check here on a different device that the stream is going well. Yeah, it seems to be good. Okay, so next question. Um, will all the side activities from the original game be in the Resynced? Stuff like whale and shark hunting, bell diving, animal hunting, checkers, and Panora, etc. I can't remember what that last thing is. Probably something like with assassin keys or something. I don't know, Templar keys, they might be called. Yeah, Templar keys. Um, yes, they are all available. We'll be sharing more information very soon. That's great news. Um, And this confirms what I said earlier that um, maybe they avoided some of the questions in this first one because um, they kind of answered that question in this one because they say that all the old side content will be available and there will be a second reveal, I guess, with some more gameplay updates soon, and maybe they will show some new side activities. Uh, okay. Uh, Third question. Hey devs, so far I loved everything you guys have showcased for Black Flag Resynced. Me too. Yeah, for the most part, but I will make a video soon uh, about the rest because there's still something that kind of off in my opinion, but it's still fixable. And yeah, I will make a video about that. Okay, so Narcy's question is, are you bringing back social stealth with Black Flag Resynced? I think that's already confirmed in the reveal, but yeah, they confirm it again. Paul says, yes, social stealth is back, and smiley emoji. That's cool. Um, I don't know if it's completely back. Some people speculating that it might be turned down a little because I think it was, I don't know if it was Master Assassin or, no, I can't remember. But some of my colleagues, I guess, noticed that um, one one scene from the reveal, uh, it was like a street but one bench was missing. And if you played the older Assassin's Creed games, you know that the benches are a part of this social stealth thing. In Mirage as well, actually. Yeah, but the bench was missing. But um, they are saying that. No idea what he means with no phone needed. Did you need a phone in the original? I don't think so. But yeah. Um, it's cool. I was not the biggest fan, but it didn't ruin the game either. It was just that I didn't really play the fleet missions a lot. Um, or I could be in, yeah, I think that like the PC version, the fleet missions don't even work anymore. Am I right? I might be thinking about either Liberation or Revelations. They also have something like, yeah, something similar. Um, okay, so, whoa, these are a lot of questions. Uh, and I'm not gonna read the answer yet, but it seems like they have not answered at all. Okay, hi Ubisoft and Ubisoft Singapore. Hi Paul and Richard. Really excited for the game. I pre-ordered it. Yeah, this is not interesting for me. My questions are below. Please feel free to skip the ones you don't have time to answer. Um, One, there are so many good things to do with the Kenway saga. Will there be any nods to the future? Or maybe to the event of Assassin's Creed Forsaken novel, like a foreshadowing piece, maybe. This is something I really want, actually. Um, it's confirmed that we won't get the Freedom Cry DLC, at least not on launch. But maybe they don't plan on making a DLC, but I really hope they are planning on making a DLC, but not Freedom Cry. And if so, I really hope it's either um, like Edward's life afterwards in London, where he gets betrayed by uh, Birch or something like that, or following his son that we played a little with in AC3, Haytham. That would also be cool. Um, yeah, uh, I hope they answer that. Um, okay, two. In Black Flag from 2013, there were legendary ship boss battles. Are those making a return? Three. Are the contract missions back? Were they expanded upon? Four. Are there any changes to the upgrades you can do at NASA? Uh, and some more questions um, from his followers. Um, yeah, that's the easiest answer that the legendary ships will come back. Sadly, they didn't answer anything else. First question was really interesting. And also, um, Toggable Hood, something I have seen that a lot of people are asking for. It shouldn't be that hard, so I don't see why they wouldn't make it, kind of. But um, classic minimap is also something I want. The UI bar is not the best because when you're close to like the chest or something that you are looking for, it's really hard to find it because it just like spins around. Because when you're at it, it's in all directions at once or something, I guess. It was a lot easier to see on the minimap. I also like the little icon had the different shades depending on if you were on the right height level or not. So that's something I would like to come back, but it didn't seem like that in the showcase, sadly. Um, is the design of the memory corridor different? Um, are there more assassination confessions than in the original, thanks to side quests? Uh, and Richard answers, the memory corridors return, this time in 4K. Uh, yeah, not that weird. Like, I hope the entire game is in 4K. Not that I have a 4K monitor. My monitor is 1080p, but anyways. Oh, a new answer. We'll wait for that. Um, will we be able to reconfigure slash remap controls like in previous titles? If so, will it be at launch or something added post-launch? I really hope that we can. It's like a no-brainer that we can remap them in some ways, like in all the recent games. But in the original, we had and a lot of others want back. Um, I'm a bit mad that we didn't get it in Mirage because like that was supposed to be a back to the roots game. Yeah, kind of sad. Um, and Richard answers, controls are definitely remappable, and we have separate remaps for ground and naval combat, naval control, sorry, in case you have specific needs to apply to one but not the other. We'll soon share more details on our accessibility features, so stay tuned for that. Um, um, I need to drink some water. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Um, okay, next question. Will there be any gore? Uh, there, there is definitely gore, but no dismemberment. Um, what is that question even? Like, the game is like it is a game with a PEGI 18 rating for a reason. It's not made for kids. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, nice to get some more information, I guess. I won't complain. Will all the original outfits be in the game, specifically the brown and the pirate cloak outfit? Also, will there be a hood toggle? And again, they avoid some of the questions. Uh, Richard just answers all the original costumes return. That's nice. But I would also like to know if the hood is toggable. Um, yeah, okay. Uh, in the official showcase, you confirm that the hidden blade combat will be an option. That's not really true to begin with. Like, they didn't confirm that there will be hidden blade combat. They just confirmed that the hidden blade will be a tool in the combat. Like, you can also um, kick and leg sweep and stuff like that. Um, but it was not confirmed that hidden blade combat, like in the original, will be a thing. Um, okay, but his question is, will the blades be selectable weapons like in the OG one, or will they only work in combos like Naue and her Tanto from AC Shadows? Uh, and Paul answers, dual swords are the main weapons Edward will use in battle. The hidden blade is not a selectable weapon, but a fatal contextual and bloody takedown that is available when you break the defense of your opponent. This makes the hidden blade takedown a critical part of movement-to-movement combat, which was not the case in the original. Um, I kind of do not mind this, um, but it's still a loss for the community. Uh, yeah, for the community because a lot of people have requested the return of Hidden Blade combat, and they are not recreating that. So kind of sad, but from what we saw in the um, reveal, the combat seems pretty good actually. So yeah, I kind of don't mind it, but it's still a loss. Okay. Will Resynced include plenty of options like in AC Shadows to disable HUD and UI elements? In addition, will it have options to disable visual effects, VFX, such as uh, enemy attack glints, with the white stealth outline slash overlay, and the last known position hologram, etc. Some of us actually want to turn these things off to have a more immersive, more grounded, and less cluttered gameplay experience. Um, and Paul answers, we saw some of your feedback on the parry VFX being too loud visually, and we are actively exploring this as we speak. You will definitely be able to customize UI and HUD options, including turning off the VFX, although we recommend keeping it on as you get used to the timing of enemy attacks. That's weird because what we have asked for is just a way to turn off those like uh, big firework thing kind of when pairing. That doesn't uh, make any difference at all. Um, okay, uh, next one. Will all the shanties be the same? Will there be any new ones? The old shanties we know and love have returned with some new ones. Plot twist. Some of these new shanties are inspired by the characters we know and love. Try not to cry when you hear them. I don't know about that, guys. Like, um, in the original, uh, almost all of the shanties, or not, if not all of them, were real life 18th century sea shanties from like Scotland and stuff like that. Um, but now they are making some sea shanties that are just like made up. I do not like that idea at all. But yeah, it's fine, not a game changer, but still something like a little foreign that, yeah. Um, how big is the map compared to the original game? The map size remains the same at 16 times 16 uh, kilometers. However, the world is now a little more dense with new islands and new locations nestled in the cities. Um, and here we have another one. Um, will the parkour be as smooth and satisfying as AC Unity? Is there a multiplayer mode? From what we saw in the showcase, it's not as satisfying as AC Unity, not even as satisfying as the original. I really hope they change that because it kind of looks, yeah, not good at all. Um, there is no multiplayer mode. Resynced is a pure story-driven experience, fully focused on Edward's personal journey. We wanted to bring back this fan favorite character in the best way possible by rebuilding the ground and naval gameplay and expanding the story while staying true to the original vision of the main game. He kind of just answered one of the questions, something they have already uh, explained. He, yeah, otherwise, the other ones also noticed that they just ignored like kind of the main question. Um, I'm not mad that it will not feature any any uh, online multiplayer, because if it's not scrapped, we still have codename Invictus coming, maybe this year or next or something like that. And that might be like a replacement for all the multiplayers and new additional stuff to it. So I don't uh, yeah, it doesn't matter to me. Uh, the parkour though, uh, yeah, it doesn't look good in the new one, sadly. Um, it's kind of it looks like Mirage a lot, and that's sometimes mechanically fun to just roam around because You have free side ejects, back ejects, all like that, things like that. But it doesn't look good if you like stick to things too much and kind of teleport halfway. You have no momentum and it's not realistic at all. Um, so I think it's sad that they don't use like the original as base for the new one. I think that would be better. Unity, it's kind of like, yeah, it's hard because what Unity does, it looks so good because it um, kind of chooses for you what you want to do, so it can predict what animations to play. Uh, and that gives you basically zero control, and it's also really frustrating for the developers, I guess, because Unity used over like 2,000 separate um, for core animations, something that takes a lot of time. And that was actually last question, but I guess we just have to, it's not up here. No. Uh, it said that it would be more answers. Oh, this is a new one. Um, uh, he has two questions. The first one, the PC system requirement graphics mentioned offhandedly that the game will support pre-computed lightning. What does that mean? Is it just RTX off, baked lightning like Unity? Two, will there be any new outfits that the original didn't have? Like not just recolors for Edward's robes, but whole new outfits. Um, and Richard answers, all modes support ray tracing, including a software ray tracing mode for older graphics cards. However, if frame rate isn't high enough for you, you can revert to pre-computed lighting to increase performance. That's cool. Um, Ubisoft games are often pretty like badly optimized. It will probably be that anyways, but this is a little thing that can make up for it. Um, and they didn't answer the outfit question. I don't mind. The like base outfit is the best anyways, in my opinion. Um, okay. This was a long one. Um, First question. UI, the shift from a minimap to a compass. While the compass feels more modern and immersive, it seems to reduce the spatial awareness in certain situations, particularly during naval stealth, where the original minimap helped track enemy ship vision more clearly. Was this trade-off intentional? And is there any possibility of offering players the choice uh, between a compass and a minimap in the settings? Great question. Um, I really want the minimap to come back. And just like he said, um, the the compass can be a bit confusing in some situations. Um, okay, and his second question regarding base movement and controls. I assume the system is inherited from recent titles like Easy Shadows, which means the separation between walk/run input of the original Black Flag is replaced on the controller by a more unified control scheme. Um, and the high/low profile system appears to be removed too and replaced with a crouch mechanic. While this works well for traditional stealth, it seems less suited for social stealth, which previously relied on more separate movement states. Has the team considered allowing alternative control schemes, perhaps as an optional setting, to replicate the classic system from the AC1 to Syndicate era? Some players are still uh, um, very accustomed to having walking tied to the stick and running, not sprinting, mapped to the right trigger, both for traversal and parkour. Since this was a core part of the original experience, I'm curious whether it was ever considered to retain it or what led to the decision to move away from it. Thanks in advance for any insight you can share. Um, and let's see what the answer. To answer question one, our focus with Resynced was to keep our eyes on the seas. The compass helps give a direction on where to go without taking up a lot of screen space or distracting from the sea. This is, yeah, that's just a horrible decision. Um, that compass is literally the most confusing thing ever, and it's not a Ubisoft problem, or kind of it is. Like I was thinking Far Cry, but that's also a Ubisoft game. It's not an Assassin's Creed problem. It's yeah, Ubisoft or gaming problem in general, and it's not great at all. Um, okay, uh, question two. We are definitely keeping our eyes on this topic, and we hear you on the request for a more classic control scheme. They kind of didn't answer anything, but it's it's good uh, to for us players to know that they know now um, that um, we want the classic control scheme, high, low profile and low profile back. It's promising, but it doesn't seem like um, it's a thing, sadly. Is that all of the new answers? I will be back in a moment. So, this is also a new one. Um, oh, this seems like I don't know who it is, but it's someone, some content creator that um, got to try the game. Ubisoft, why did I not get to try the game? I'm sad now. Uh, okay. Oh, he just points out something, and apparently there was a bug where Berserk darts worked on chickens. Um, Kind of sad that they removed that. Would have been fun to have chickens running around. And there is a hidden stack of coconuts in Havana. Yeah, weird thing. But okay. And this question I kind of already answered, but the answer again. Um, okay. Oh, this is a new one. Sorry, give me a moment. Uh, have the bar games slash card games been reworked? The bar games return as they were in the original. Um, I can't remember if I ever played one of those. I think I did. I never understood the rules, but yeah, um, cool, I guess. I feel like I read this comment before, but the answer seems different. Uh, Weird. Yeah, but legendary ships are back. Cool. Um, yeah, let me reload the page again. Can the ship autopilot while you walk? We have added a pathfinder uh, for naval for weird sentence. Yeah, a pathfinder for Black Flag Resynced, and the ship now supports autopilot. Edward's hands must stay at the wheel, though. You never know when an attack is coming. Yeah. Will there be online events like in the original? For example, the white whales appearing on the map, etc. And Richard answers, events are built into the game this time, but there is online content in form of anomalies. Uh, I have to say, I have not played Shadows. I don't know what that is. Um, oh, this is cool. Um, will you explore the side of Edward's life before and after the original game, like in the novel? We have decided to focus on the story of Edward and his friends and expand on these amazing characters whenever we can. I hope Reddit will love them. Uh, we have added. Oh, my headphones died. Is that a sign that I should round this up? Um, yeah, it doesn't seem like they are answering a lot anymore. Let me just check once more. Yeah, that it doesn't seem like there are any more uh, questions for now. Uh, so I think we will just round this up now. Um, I will make a video about um, what I think should be added, kind of. Uh, yeah, yeah. Talking about like what they should add and stuff like that, what we know so far. And it seems like we are getting a second reveal soon. That's cool. I will certainly be live streaming that as well. Um, yeah, I think that's about everything I have to say. Um, so thanks for watching and see you guys soon.